Welcome. Thanks for joining me and Leroy today. Today's practice is a short balance practice. It was designed with beginners in mind, but it's great for all levels for a daily practice. So if you just want to get to your mat every day, it's great for those beginners that have worked through the challenge and now want to get into a real flow where they can see changes every day. So this one's great for you, especially if you want to really get into that daily practice. You will definitely want to have some blocks handy. So once you have those, we are going to start standing. So go ahead and take a place at the top of your mat. I'm going to face you to begin. Stand into those feet, whether hip distance apart or feet grounded together, hands by the side. Close the eyes for a moment. Just bring yourself into the room, onto your mat, and into your body. Let your breath deepen. Allow the hands to come to the heart center. Setting an intention of this practice just to maybe show up on your mat. Be present on your mat. Being present. Whatever other intention might come to mind. We'll set that intention with one Om here. Take a big inhale. As you exhale fully, let the eyes blink open, let the arms come down by the side. Standing firmly at the top of your mat, have those blocks handy. Exhale fully once again. Inhale, takes the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, nice long spine. Exhale, refold, bend the knees if you need this first round. Inhale, takes the arms all the way up, gaze goes up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, brings the arms up. Exhale, fold, nice long spine, keep the legs straight. Inhale, hands can come to block, lengthen. Exhale, refold, relax the head. Press into those legs, lift up through the lower belly. Inhale, brings the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good, this time inhale, reach it up. Exhale, grab onto the right wrist. Take a big inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, lean toward the left. Take another inhale, shoulder rolls back on the right side, and then exhale, let those hips draw toward the right. Inhale brings you all the way back up. Exhale, grab onto the left wrist. Big inhale, lengthens you up. Exhale, lean over toward the right. Big inhale here, open the chest again, and then exhale, press the hips toward the left. Inhale brings you all the way back up. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, refold. Press down into the legs. Inhale brings you up. And exhale, hands to heart. Adding on here. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heart lifts. As you exhale, bend the knees, step just the left foot back. Feet are hip distance apart, ground into that front leg, knees over ankle, and then slowly lift the chest and belly until your head lifts right over those shoulders. You might need to bend into the back knee. Drop the tailbone, lift the chest, lengthen the arms, but then draw those shoulder blades onto the back. Maybe start to straighten the back leg without pitching forward. Keep the chest lifted. One more big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. As you exhale, drop that back heel to the ground. Warrior two, adjust the feet, heel to arch. Open the chest again, stack that front knee right over that front ankle. Find a little bit more weight into the back leg. Press into those heels, draw into the midline, and then extend the arms as you look over those front fingers. Full breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling out of the nose. One more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, taking that right elbow, bring it to the right thigh. Top arm's gonna reach straight up to begin. And then bend deeper into that knee. Breathe, open through the chest. Maybe gaze goes up. Draw that left hip slightly back. Adding on, maybe see if you can hover that bottom hand as if you want to reach it to the ground. Keep lengthening the side waist. Exhale, fully, top arm reaches overhead. Inhale, top arm reaches up. Exhale, gaze looks down. Press into that bottom leg. Inhale, stands you up. And then exhale, straighten the front leg. Big inhale here. Reach those arms as far forward as you can. And then exhale, then bottom arm dangles. Top arm reaches straight up. Triangle pose. Draw in through the lower belly. Right side waist lengthens down that right thigh. And then maybe the gaze starts to go up. Legs are super active. If it's too much for the lower back, you have that block, and you place that hand on your block onto those tips of your fingers. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bending into that knee. As you inhale, press yourself back up through warrior two. And then exhale, straighten that front leg, turn the toes to the long end of your mat. Your feet are parallel toward one another. Hands are gonna go to your hips. Take an inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Hands are gonna come down to your cat maybe to your dog, or to the block or floor. Take an inhale, nice long spine, bring the weight toward the toes, and then exhale, forward fold. Wherever your hands are touching, make sure that your elbows can bend so you can draw the shoulder blades onto the back and let that heart melt forward. Inner thighs keep lifting, kneecaps lifting. Let the top of your head grow long toward the floor. Exhale fully. Inhale, lengthen, nice long spine. Exhale, bend into those knees. As you inhale, walk those hands back to the top of your mat. Bring the block if you need it. Nice low lunge, square those hips. Inhale, look forward, press into that front leg. Exhale, step the back foot to meet the front. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Press into those legs. Inhale, brings the arms up. And then as you exhale, refold. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, plant those hands, bend the knees, step just the right foot back. So nice low lunge, your feet are hip distance apart. Draw in through the lower belly, start to lift the chest. Maybe bend into that back knee. Good, arms reach, tailbone drops, and then slowly start to send that back heel to the back of the room. Maybe front knee stacks over that front ankle, and maybe challenge your balance, gaze goes up. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands come to heart. And as you exhale, drop that back heel down. Warrior two stance, heel to arch. Drop the tailbone, lift up through the inner thighs, and then spread through the arms. Tailbone drops, heart lifts, and then gaze goes over those front fingers. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Draw that right hip slightly back. Keep pressing into the soles of the feet. Exhale fully here. Inhale, takes that left elbow, bring it to the top of the right thigh. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Rotate toward the left. And then maybe that bottom hand starts to straighten, so you're pressing into the thigh. Keep the legs nice and strong. Maybe challenge the balance, look up. Big inhale here. Exhale, top arm overhead, reach it. Inhale, brings the arm back up. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, press yourself back up, warrior two. And then exhale, straighten that front leg. Inhale, reach as far as you can forward. Keep that front leg straight. Hand just hovers down. Top arm reaches up. Draw in through the lower belly. Maybe that bottom hand plants itself on a block. Come up onto the fingertips or press into the palm. Lengthen that tailbone to your back heel. Shoulder blades draw onto the back. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bending back into that front knee. Press yourself back up, warrior two. Straighten that left leg. Turn the toes to the long end of your mat again. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lifts the chest. And exhale, forward fold. Nice long spine. Hand comes down to the floor of the block, making sure you can bend those elbows. Inhale, lengthen, nice long spine. And then exhale, forward fold. Inner thighs draw back. Hands press down, shoulder blades draw onto the back, and then outer edges of your feet press away. One more full inhale here. Exhale fully. Inhale, lengthen, nice long spine. Exhale, bend into the knees. As you inhale, walk those hands back to the top of your mat. Nice low lunge, bring your block. Pausing there. Inhale, stand firmly on that front foot. As you exhale, step the back foot to meet the front. Inhale, lengthen, nice long spine. And exhale, fold. Press into those feet. Inhale, takes the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, brings the arms up. Exhale, sit into chair. Good, now breathe here. Draw the shoulder blades on the back. We're gonna get a little bit lower with chair. If you feel your arms need to be forward, or maybe you need to widen your feet, please do so. You can even use your blocks. So exhale, lower. Exhale, lower. Keep squeezing in. Exhale, lower. Sit back. Use those blocks if you need. Exhale, lower. Exhale, lower. One more time. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Lift up through the chest. Heels drop to the ground. Squeeze the knees, lift the chest. Navasana. If you're feeling okay, hover those toes. Spread through the collarbones. Shoulder blades draw onto the back. Use the core, lift the chest. Breathe. Good, 2 more full breaths. 1 more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, draws the knees in. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Draw the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. So inhale, lifts the chest. Hands are going to come behind you. And then exhale, forward fold. So start to press down, press into the soles of the feet. Press the knees down, let that heart come forward. And just breathe here a couple breaths. Check in with that nice slow breath. Filling up the chest, emptying the chest. And then if you're still okay, maybe hands come forward. Press into the sit bones. Let the belly come forward more. And then if you're still okay, maybe slide those elbows into the tops of your thighs. Hands wrap around the big toes and press down into those thighs. Again, keep thinking of lengthening the spine. It's not rounding into your chest. It's expanding out, bringing that belly closer to your toes. 2 more breaths. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. 1 more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, come back to center. Go ahead and cross those shins, right shin in front of the left. Inhale, sits you up tall. Exhale, rotate to the right, right hand's behind you. See if you can get the back of the left hand to the thigh. Inhale, sits you up tall. And exhale, rotate. Looking either backwards or over the front. If this is too much for your hips, maybe even sitting up on a block. Shoulder blades draw onto the back. Heart lifts, belly draws in. Using that back hand pressing into the floor to rotate through the shoulders. 1 more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, takes those arms all the way up. And exhale, rotate opposite side. Sitting up nice and tall. Back of the hand to the leg. Lift the chest, open it up. And again, I'll show you this time from sitting on a block. And pressing down, lift up so my knees can just drop a little bit. I can find a little bit more lift in the chest as I continue to rotate. Good, 2 more breaths. 1 more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, takes those arms all the way up. And exhale, release them down. You're sitting on a block, maybe come off of it. If you still need to maybe sit on something like a blanket or a bolster, you can put that underneath your hips. Take those legs, extend them out straight. I'm gonna just go on an angle here for you. Inhale sits you up nice and tall, and then exhale, hinge forward. So don't really think of reaching towards your toes, hinge forward, press the chest forward. For those that like to be able to feel something, get a little stretch in their upper back as well. Your strap can go around the balls of your foot, bend the elbows, shoulder blades drawn to the back, and then heart comes toward the toes. So think belly to thighs, chest toward knees, and then lengthening the top of your head toward your toes. Inner thighs spiral down. Press down into those thighs, kneecaps lift up to the belly. 2 more breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1 more full inhale, find some length. Exhale, fully go as deep as you can. Inhale, lengthens out. Exhale, release. We're gonna go ahead and roll down onto our back. From here all the way down onto your back. And then coming into bridge, removing anything you have underneath your base of your head so you can sit comfortably. Bring the soles of the feet in, press down into the heels, lengthen the hands toward the heels. Inhale, lifts the hips up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend the elbows so the fingertips lift to the ceiling, and then press into those elbows, draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Lift the hips more, like you want to lift your hips between your hands. Press into the elbows, press into the heels, and now send the shins to the front of the room. Engage your quads, engage your glutes. Lift up through that lower belly. Lift the chin slightly. 2 more breaths. 1 more full inhale here. Exhale fully. Inhale, unwind the shoulders. Exhale, slowly lower the hips. Let the knees knock in, feet are wide. Place the hands on your belly, take a breath. From here, draw those knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze. And then coming into happy baby, as we know, my favorite. Draw the knees down wide, flex the feet, find some resistance here. And if this is too much, you can always hug the backs of the knees, but keep those heels flexed up to the ceiling. Take a couple deep breaths here, maybe rocking a little bit from side to side. Few more deep breaths. And then slowly release those legs up to the ceiling, give them a little shake. And then slowly bring the soles of your feet to the ground. Taking those legs out nice and wide. Lengthening out here. And then slide the feet together. Bring the hands by the side. And you're going to create fists with your hands. And as you inhale, you're going to squeeze and tense all your muscles. So point your toes, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your fists, squeeze your face. Even inhale, 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 hold. And then as you exhale through the mouth, relax everything. Again, inhale, squeezing all those muscles. Squeeze the face, squeeze it in, hold the breath, and let it go. One final time. Inhale, drawing it in, drawing it in. Squeeze to the midline, squeeze everything. Maybe even lift the head, lift the toes. One more full inhale, and exhale. Let those feet slide apart. Let the arms widen from the body. Tuck the shoulder blades onto the back. Let the shoulders draw away from the ears. Palms face up. Let your breathing come back to normal. Bring that intention back to your mind of having this daily practice, making it to your mat, commitment to your practice. Rest here for a few moments in silence, surrendering completely into relaxation. You have the option to stay here as long as you need or as you'd like. For those that are here just for this time frame, start to bring some movement into the fingers and toes. Start to deepen your breath. On your next inhale, reach your arms back behind your head, slide your feet together. As you exhale, bend the knees. Bring the feet flat on the floor, make them as wide as your mat. And then exhale, coming into some windshield wiper legs. Drop the knees to the left and then to the right. Letting those hips rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, either drawing the knees into the chest for a moment or rolling all the way over to your favorite side. Pause there for a moment. And then trying to keep the eyes closed if you can. Press into that top hand. Extend the top leg. Press yourself up all the way back to a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Finding that comfortable seat so your hips can relax. Allow yourself to come back into the room, onto your mat, into your body. Allow the hands to rest back at the heart center. Allowing yourself to be thanked for making it to your mat. Committing to this practice. We'll seal that all in with one final Om. Take a big inhale. Bowing your head slightly. Thanking yourself for committing to your daily practice. Coming back to this practice as often as you need until you make it a habit and are ready to move on. Seeing that happen in your mind's eye as you raise your head with a smile. Thank you for joining me. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, and wear some sunblock. We'll see you next time. Namaste.